What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today, I want to talk about momentum and why momentum is the answer to your problems. Why momentum will literally save you, and why momentum is all that matters, whether it's in business, personal life, like anything really. Momentum is what's going to keep you moving, and it's what's going to keep you basically getting to your goals. All right. So again, I took some notes and I really just want to get into it, like really, like right now. And like, let me tell you why it's like the reason why momentum was, is basically gonna save your ass. And here we go. So like momentum, think of it of like a bicycle wheel, okay, like just a bicycle. When you start pedaling, okay, you start moving, and you don't need to pedal to keep moving. It's not like you, for sure, you're gonna slow down a little bit, but there's bikes out there that they're so light and they're so like good, basically, that you can keep going for like literally a kilometer after like pedaling, okay. And that's momentum, basically. And so it's the same thing in life. When you start pedaling, you start moving, and it's hard to get, to stop, basically. um, and so that's the same thing you want. You literally want the same thing. So just think about it, okay? Let's say you get momentum in fitness. You really think you're gonna be fat. You really think you're gonna be out of shape. If you keep pedaling, you're gonna get in shape. If you have momentum in business, you really think you're gonna fail your business. You really think your business is gonna go bankrupt or whatever. You gotta keep the momentum going. All right. It's the same thing with relationships, okay? And it's over and over and over and over again. So a lot of you might think like, okay, well, how the hell do I get momentum, and how the hell do I keep it, basically? Well, honestly, in any part of life, whether it's fitness, business, personal, relationships, friendships, anything, I 100% believe that you gotta get moving, and you gotta get moving physically. Whether it's going on your bike for a bike run, putting on your running shoe, going on a run, going to the gym, just going on a 15-minute walk with your freaking dog, whatever it is. If you have a turtle, get your turtle on a leash and get started. Get moving. Because honestly, that's the that's the easiest way to get momentum in anything. Like, if you start moving, you're gonna see that you're gonna start wanting to basically take care of yourself more. And so that includes, I don't know, having a better haircut, whether it's, showering. Like, a lot of people literally don't have motivation to shower and take care of their body. If you get moving, first of all, you're gonna stink and you're gonna wanna get a shower, okay? And then you're gonna say like, okay, well, I started moving, I feel good. Why don't I do the same thing with my hygiene? So you're gonna, I don't know, take a shower, like I said, or just, get a haircut, like I just did, like this last week. And you gonna want to start eating better as well. And then once you start eating better as well, you're gonna say, well, damn, I start taking care of myself. I start going to the gym. I see myself losing some weights. I see myself gaining some weight from muscle, if that's what you want. And then you say, okay, well, I start eating better. And then you're gonna want to start doing a lot more stuff as well. And that's gonna create momentum, basically. And so that's why I say the gym is the answer to basically all your problems, and which is basically getting momentum. Okay. The second thing is cut dopamine, and there's actually two things I want to talk about with dopamine. The first thing is dopamine. You gotta understand that it's a feel good chemical. Okay, it is basically, dopamine is like injected in your body each time you either look at your phone, don't do anything, or do anything you really really like that doesn't really require a lot of efforts. Okay, like the gym for me is a source of dopamine, but not as much as, let's say, when I listen to some freaking YouTube videos or some memes, or spend 30 minutes on Instagram. That literally is gonna kill you. So you gotta cut dopamine if you want to get momentum, because dopamine is gonna basically get you to stay still. And again, if I just said get moving and you stay still, you're not gonna get any momentum. You're gonna get a lot of freaking momentum to do nothing, but you're not gonna get a lot of momentum to do something. Okay, so you get what I'm saying? And the second thing is you gotta really find ways, or not ways, but the areas of your life where you have most dopamine. And dopamine is usually for a lot of people in with electrical devices. So whether it's cell phone, iPads, computers, you name it, that's the main source of dopamine. So if you can try to cut it, not like cold turkey, but gradually. Let's say you're a big gamer, right? Nothing wrong with this. But if you want to accomplish something in life and be kind of better, and reach your full potential eventually, you got to understand that gaming, as much as you do right now, is not gonna help you. And I'm not the one that's gonna judge or say to you how much you should game a day. I know people gaming 2 hours a day and they are widely, successful. So that really depends. But I would say, dude, like if you game too much, you know it, and you should try to cut it. Like I said, not cold turkey, but gradually, okay, and see the effect it does. If you are able to game, let's say, an hour less a day, and let's say right now you're at 4 hours, you cut down to 3 hours a day, and you do this for 4 weeks, and then per each week you decrease an hour. Eventually you'll get to like an hour, and you'll see that you don't need more and you actually could use less, because again, dopamine is going to be less. The level of dopamine is going to be less and less, and it's going to be lower basically, and you're going to see it's going to make a big difference. Number three is create a schedule, and a schedule is really going to help you kind of know where your time goes, okay? And once you realize where your time goes and what you do with your time, you're going to say like, and you're going to see as well like, okay, I could use my time a lot better, and right now how I'm using it is literally I'm literally wasting it. It's the only thing I really own in life, and that's the same thing for everybody. And when you realize that you spend it, kind of stupidly, it's gonna hit you. And once you realize that you're gonna die one day, and that the time you have between now and the day you're gonna die is limited, and that you can actually then control it, it's gonna hit you hard, and you're gonna realize that you gotta do something about it. And once you do something about it, you're gonna again momentum is gonna be created. And if you can start with, like I said, exercising, getting moving, that your time is gonna you're gonna be aware of your time and where it's spent, and it's really gonna help you. All right. Again, I'm making these points really short, but the goal of this video is not to do like a scientifically explained video about every fact. It's just for you to realize like, damn, I need momentum, and that's the same thing with everybody. Okay, like everybody needs momentum somewhere, and I'm just telling you how to create it. Fourth thing, and that really helped me, wake up early and go to sleep early. For some reason, a lot of people wake up at like freaking 9 a.m. There's nothing wrong with this again. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying if you want momentum, that's not going to be created when you wake up at freaking 9, 10 a.m. and that you go to sleep at freaking 12 or 1 a.m. Okay? Um, it's not really about how much sleep you get. Well, of course, it's really gonna help you, but it's more so about when you wake up. Like, have you ever seen someone that wakes up at 6 a.m. every morning and that's miserable? That doesn't really is successful at any point in life. That really doesn't accomplish what they want to accomplish. Like, think about it. Have you ever seen someone do this and not succeeding, not being happy, not being fulfilled? What's then the reason about it is because when you wake up early, you have alone time. Like, the world is stopped at 6 a.m. It starts like at 8, 9 a.m. Okay. And if you can have 2 hours a day, every day for a year, that's, basically 700 hours, for yourself in a year. And if you compound that over 10, 20, 30 years, that's really gonna you know that's gonna hit you hard when you think about it. You're gonna see like, okay, if I can have freaking like 20,000 hours for myself to think about stuff, to work about stuff, to get exercising in, dude, your life is literally going to change. And that's, again, that's going to create momentum. And so it's not necessarily about, okay, just saying, okay, I wake up at 6 a.m., so therefore I'm cool, or, it's the byproduct of waking up early and going to bed early is that you really control kind of, and I don't want to sound like a guru here, but you control kind of like your destiny, and you have control over yourself. Therefore, the byproduct of that is you have momentum, and momentum is created because you basically you're able to manage yourself properly. Okay. And the fifth thing is cut toxic and negative people out of your freaking life right now. And it's not necessarily only people, but stuff in general. Like, I've always believed that if you listen to the news, you're a miserable person and you don't even know about it. You might think you're happy, but if you constantly listen to the news and you constantly like read articles about, basically created by either CNN or wherever you live. Here it's called TVA in Quebec, and I freaking hate this channel. I hate it with all my guts, because what happens is, like, you hear something negative that you don't even need to hear, and that's, over time, that's gonna kill you. And literally, that's, mentally, it's the most damaging thing you can do to yourself. And so if you translate it to people as well, like, if all of your friends, everything, like, there's someone, I'm not gonna say his name, right? But every time I'm in the freaking car with this person, well, it's a he, but he just loves to call out the negative stuff. Like, let's say this guy is gonna not put on his flasher when he's gonna turn, right? You should put on your flasher, but it's not a reason to be like, this freaking idiot didn't put his freaking flasher and he's like just a, you know, this guy, I don't like him. Why the hell would you say that? Like, you don't need to say that. And it's not that, like, a lot of people might think right now that I'm freaking out of my mind to say that. But dude, try it. I'm telling you, you're living a shitty life if you complain about everything all the time. Like, right now the temperature is not that good, but I don't give a shit about it. I don't, first of all, I don't control it. Nobody controls it, okay? And if I allow myself to, for my day to be changed because of that, my life is going to be miserable. It's kind of like living for weekends. Like, if you solely live for weekends, and I don't really like Gary Vee, and that's kind of like Gary Vee's phrase, but if you live for weekends, dude, literally more than half of your life is wasted on stuff you don't want to live on or live for. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if every time, like right now, the plants could be watered, they could be more beautiful. But I don't say like, man, these freaking plants, they're shitty and they're never gonna grow correctly. Like, why the hell would I say that? Like, I know it's, first of all, it's my fault if these plants are not watered properly. It's my fault. Like, you don't need to call out stuff that's negative. You don't. By doing this, you're not gonna have negative thoughts about anything. Like, right now, my life is super super good, even though I'm. It could be 100% better, or even 300% better. But the reason why I'm freaking happy with my life right now is because I'm a positive person. And I'm not necessarily like, I'm not saying when your mom is going to die to say like, well, it's a learning, opportunity for me to learn that my mom has died. And, I'm going to be another person. And I am, that's not what I'm saying. Of course, you're going to be sad and negative when your mom's going to freaking die. But everyday stuff, I'm telling you, if you're negative about that, your life is going to be shitty and it's not going to create momentum. Once you're happy and once you're positive about a lot of stuff, and then you don't find the negative, which is, to get back to my point, usually created when you hang out around the wrong people, and negative people, they're gonna basically fade on you, and you're gonna start being negative as well. And then momentum is gonna be really, really hard to get, because then if you're negative, you're not necessarily gonna want to look, even just to look, with the idea of going to the gym, or just to look forward to something great that's gonna give you momentum. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So again, I could go on and on and on and on, but my main point here is if you can find a way, okay, within those five that I just laid down, or any other kind of ways to get momentum, I'm telling you, dude, your life is gonna be freaking amazing. And I don't want like a self-help guru here, but I truly believe that. And the easiest way why I love fitness so much and why I teach it, why I consult about it, is because I 100% believe that fitness is just the answer to a lot of our problems. Like when you just think about it, and if you're someone that's into fitness, and not necessarily fitness, the gym, or just someone just active and like practicing a sport in the like daily, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Okay, so again, I could go on and on, but that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're listening to this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening to this on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, just, I don't know, do whatever to help me. Like, comment, I don't know, I don't care. But yeah, I just want to provide as much value as I can. And if this can help you in any way possible, I'm telling you, your life's going to be great. All right, take care and have a good day. Bye bye.